Well, it's morning, and we're getting these really big gusts of wind. And the dogs are racing around the property. Vodka has a lot of energy for vodka. So he's got a ton of energy. Tequila's got some energy too, but depending on how many pups she's carrying, well, she kind of peters out. But for now, she's really excited and active. So good on her. So, what are we doing today? Well, I actually have a really busy day. And part of it you're not going to see in this video because I have a live stream happening this afternoon. So I have to prep for that. And that's obviously, I'm not going to film that because I'll be live streaming. We're baking cookies. We're baking chocolate chip cookies inside in the kitchen. So that's what we're doing today. So I have that filling up my entire afternoon. It's also Friday, so I have some chicken defrosting so we can make stuff. I don't think there's any eggs yet because they've been laying later and later in the day. So, yeah, there's no eggs in here. They've been laying later and later in the day, and I'm a little bit earlier than normal because I have so much to do. But you have to check anyway. So, where's the dogs? They ran away. Oh, there's Vodka. And there's Shawfax. Here's my bunny. Here's my bunny. He's the best bunny. And it's kind of windy, so that's not a bad thing. Keeps the bugs away. And what else am I doing today? I am putting... There's Tequila barking. I am putting eggs in the incubator tonight. I have a lot of eggs and not enough incubator space. So I've got that going for me. There's chickens in the bush. Ducks are right behind me. There's ducks over there. Got ducks, chickens, turkey, looking good, having a good old time. Vodka's over in the bush. That's, what's going on. But, yes. So I have to put eggs in the incubator. I have to get Tristan to get the eggs underneath that ramp because I can't reach them. There's some quail eggs under the ramp and I can't reach them. I think they know I can't reach them. So they lay there on purpose. So that I can't reach them. Okay, so I just want to see if anybody is on an actual egg. Ow! Okay, 2 of you. Okay, so all 3 chickens are in that nest box and 2 of them had eggs. We want those for hatching. So what do you want to bet these are not going to make it into... Oh, where's my pocket? I don't have my apron, so I put them in my pocket. What do you want to bet they're not going to make it into my pocket? I mean, my incubator, my pocket. They might not make it into my pocket. I have ADHD. Sometimes the last word I was thinking is the one that comes out of my head. Okay, do we have everyone? Yes. Group of buns back here, I think. Oh, there she is. I walked right past her. That's Stump. Stump is hanging out. They like to dig holes. It helps them be cool. And everyone's in here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And they're okay. They're still in quarantine. They're still in quarantine. We're not playing with quarantine. So that's basically my day. It's Friday. I have to live stream. And I have to put those eggs in the incubator. And we have those other eggs hatching. My arm is itchy because I'm having an allergic reaction from walking through the bush. Like, look at my arms. I'll show you. Look at my arms. These are not bug bites. These are not bug bites. What happened was I went walking through the trees on the weekend with my friend. And at the beginning of the season, the trees are just waking up. And there's a lot of nonsense in them. And they're really strong because they're just baby trees. And they have so much... My reactions are way worse when I touch things in the spring. And I walked through. And I got both arms because I had short sleeves. So I got both arms and I got my neck. So that's why I have the rashes right now. It's an allergic reaction from the trees. Yes, I'm allergic to the trees. I'm just glad I'm not allergic to grass. That would suck. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. There's quite a lot that's going on. And my dad and my son are putting up some posts. Because remember how I said the farmer munched my post? Well, we're going to put big post. Because my little puny plastic post apparently wasn't enough. See these beefy boys? If he runs into those, it's gonna hurt. Hi, Gwen. there's Gwen. Let's check on the babies, shall we? So we have still mismatched babies. So if you look, she has one of Gwen's and Gwen has one of hers. But at least everyone has the right number of kittens. So at least we have the right number, baby. So we got the right number. Got that going for us. I'm just going to slide back out of here. Multiple people in the garage. Here's DK. He was just in the car. Good for him. Yeah, so that's what's going on today. Pippin's in the window. Pippin is a house cat. She comes outside, but she's a house cat. So, but yeah, we got chicks hatching in the incubator. We'll show you that. My camera's at a weird angle. We'll show you the chicks hatching in the incubator because they're so darn cute. It's mostly silkies. Only 2 of the eggs are layer eggs. Everything else in there is silkies, and they're hatching pretty well. There is one that I think is going to need a little bit of help, but that's because he's kind of backwards. He's decided that hatching feet first is the way to go, so I am going to have to give him a little assistance, which is fine, whatever. And I'm also going to check in the one incubator that all the eggs are going into tonight. I put 1 duck egg last week because I had 1 extra duck egg, so I threw it in there. I'm going to check and see if it's developing. Because if it's not developing, then I could just chuck it and fill it with more chicken eggs. Because I have so many chicken eggs. My mom brought me some eggs to hatch. And I have all my silkie eggs. I've got like 3 boxes full of silkie eggs. And what else do I have? I have 5 duck eggs, but those are going in a different incubator. Those are going in next week's incubator. And I'm not sure they're going to hatch because they accidentally got stuck in the fridge. I'm going to try them anyway. Because sometimes you're fine. But they've been in the fridge, so they're warming up. So we'll try those. We'll check them next week. And I'm just going to fill as many spaces as I can. And if there's any kind of little tiny spaces, I'll stick a quail egg in on Monday. Because here's the thing with quail eggs. They take 3 days less to hatch than a chicken. So you have to put them in 3 days later. Which, because I put eggs in on a Friday, the quail eggs would go in on the Monday. So that's what I do. Anyway, that is about it for this morning. I actually have to go get ready to live stream because it's actually not going to be that long because I have to like clean up the kitchen and do all the stuff and get my ingredients ready and make sure my butter is softening because your butter has to be soft before you make the eggs. Not the eggs, the cookies. I have to select my eggs and do all the things that cookies require. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, we are going to go and worry about that for a little bit. There's vodka chewing on a stick. It's actually a bone. And there's Tequila. She's coming. Hi, baby. I know, sweetheart. She's having a day. She's not that far. Honestly, she's probably within 2 weeks of having puppies. And we hope it goes well. She is starting to get swollen. And her milk's starting to come in a little bit. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we will have little ones running around because that would be fantastic. I love little ones. I love all the little ones. I love the bunnies and the chicks and the rabbits. I already said bunnies. Cats, dogs. I like all the babies. Who doesn't like babies? Right? Who does not like babies? Anyway, that's what we're doing today. And I have to film my weekly roundup as well today, but that's later tonight, so I'm not worrying about it. Anyway, I'm going to go inside, get my day started, because I actually have a lot on my plate this morning. So that's what I'm off to do. Well, it's evening. I did get all the stuff I need to get done during the day done. And it's so freaking windy. Like, crazy amount of wind. This wind is so fast. It's fast wind. I don't like it. It's very, very annoying. And it's very hard to do the things I need to do in the wind. Luckily, it's a little more protected in the yard than it is like out in the fields. I don't know what Rowan's doing. He's going for a walk. I see Rowan out in the field. Lock this gate. Yeah, cuz you're a bad pony. Just a bad pony. But yeah, it's very, very windy. And what? Okay, fine. He's like, no. He's a bit of a weirdo. Buck. Chicken's in here. Them chickens are in here. I really don't think... Oh, yeah, there are. I didn't think I was going to find any eggs because Tristan had a whole bunch. But I have to go in through the gate to get to them. Hi. Hi. That's chicken making noise. Anyway, so yes, I did my live stream. Oh, it's a silky egg. Eggs. Non-hatching eggs. Those are eating eggs. Though I probably don't need any more eating eggs. I have so many eggs, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I sell eggs, so it's really not the worst thing in the world if I have a bunch of extra eggs. But I'm telling you, I have so many eggs. So many eggs. And we got to put eggs in the incubator yet. So we got all that done, all the stuff we had to get done. We got it done. And the live stream today. Okay. Dancing time! Dancing ponies! He's just an excited guy. He wants his hay. I don't know, he has hay. I don't know why he's being a butt. He's not really. He's being fine. He's just a little crazy. But, now I forget what I was saying. Yeah, so I did my live stream. The cookies are on the counter. Did all that good stuff, which is nice. Moved a rabbit. I'm just looking to see if there's any eggs. Only the ones Tristan has to get. Because I don't have long enough arms. Yeah. Yes, I have to get Tristan to look under the ramp. Because frankly, my arms aren't that long. And there's chicken. Do not bite me. That's an egg I need. Give it to me. That's a hatching egg. No. There's 4 ducks here in case anyone's wondering about Dolly. Dolly's fine. Okay. Dolly is fine. We're good in here. Bunnies are good. Everyone's doing the thing they're supposed to do. So, you know, bunny stuff. 1, 2, 3. I'm just doing a head count. There's Trunk. Trunk has to get locked up tonight. She's moving, I think, to the top level. I think we're playing musical bunnies a little bit. So I think that's what Rowan's in the process of doing, playing musical bunnies, which is fine. He can put them wherever he wants to put them. I don't care. He can move whoever he wants to move, wherever. It's fine. The rest of what we're doing tonight is we are eating dinner, which is just, I think Tristan's making homemade chicken strips because he likes to do that, and we're doing homemade fries. It's Friday. We do Friday on a Friday. And I then have to go and put eggs in the incubator. Now, there have also been chicks hatching. Chicks hatching all day. So we have quite a few chicks in the hatcher. So after we check on the kittens, we will go and check on them. There's birds everywhere. But it's so windy. And it's going to be cold tonight. I'm like sick of the cold. I am sick of the cold. And apparently the cats have decided that it's cold enough that we're all in a pile. We're all going to keep each other warm. Which is totally fine. Totally cute. Totally beautiful. Look. They're only a week old tomorrow and they're already starting to open their eyes. Man, you're a good mama. You're a mama to 6 right now. Good thing you have a co-mom. Yes, good thing they have a co-mom. Co-moms are necessary. Anyway, it's so cold, so windy. It is May 9th. It's supposed to be nice out. This isn't nice. Even take away the wind. The temperature is not warm enough for May. I don't know. Spring is having a hard time getting started, which is so freaking annoying. Anyway, I'm going to go inside. We will have some dinner. Shadowfax is crazy right now. We will have some dinner. We will check on those chicks. We will put eggs in the incubator. That's what we're doing today. Because we can. Also, I'm sick of the wind. Man, I'm sick of this weather. I kind of want to just like move into summer. Can we just skip this? This is annoying. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I am going to go back inside. I am not loving this rain. Not rain, this wind. I'm not loving the wind. It's really annoying. And it's going to be cold enough that we're going to have to shut the baby door in the baby barn. We're going to have to shut the big door because it's going to be that cold tonight. We don't want to lose any baby chicks. I mean, come on. I'm sick of this weather. All right, I'm going inside. All right, time to get some eggs in the incubator. Now, before I do that, I'm actually going to check that duck egg to see if it's developing. Because if it's not, it does not need to take up any space. It's been in there a week because chickens and ducks, there's a week difference between the hatch time. So we have our candler. We have our... Oh, yeah, it's alive. See? That guy's alive. So we are going to have to leave him in his rack. In the meantime, we are going to add more eggs. So these are chicken eggs from my sister. They're actually, my mom brought them. Ugh, I have trouble getting them out of the carton. And you always put them fat side up. And what we're doing is just loading as many in here as will fit, because we want as many of these to hatch as possible. And I always load my middle racks first if possible. Just double checking. And if there's any extra space on Monday, I will add in some quail eggs, but I don't really have time for that right now. And quail eggs have to go in on a different day. All right, now I'm going to start throwing in some silkie eggs. Not throwing in, gently placing in, obviously. So I have silkie eggs. I have quite a lot of silkie eggs. And using my sister's eggs will just give me some genetic diversity. And we might sell some of them. Like, I don't need as many layers as I'm going to end up hatching. And look at how much smaller silkie eggs are. Like, I can get 8 in where I can only get 7 in the other way. There we go. And then we'll put more eggs in an incubator next week. And hopefully these all hatch. 1, 2, 3. Can we fit one more? Yeah, sure, that fits just fine. And then this one will go over here. And now I officially have a couple of cartons empty, which is fantastic. And now I'm going to put the lid back on. Let that duck egg continue to develop with his friends. And I'm also putting 5 duck eggs that I don't think are going to develop because they accidentally got fridged. So they got chilled. But I'm going to put them in the incubator anyway because I might as well. I'm going to pop them in the incubator that we're going to put eggs in next week because might as well see if they're going to develop. That one is. So there we go. 1 more duck and a bunch more chickens. Hopefully we get some good development. We will not know for 10 days. Obviously, we know the duck egg is currently developing. We will not know about the other eggs for about 10 days. We'll come back and check them. In the meantime, before we go for the night, I am going to show you the newly hatched chicks in the hatcher. Here they are, looking good, feeling good. Most of them are silkies, and that one's angry. Most of them are silkies. One of them is a layer egg. That one back there, the brown one back there with the yellow beak. That one is not a silkie. But the rest of these are silkies. Looking good. That one's still wet. We can't open the incubator because some of them are still wet. So most of these eggs came out of our mixed pen, our spark pen. And he is a partridge, and there's a buff hen and there's a white hen and a black hen. So it's a mixed bag, these ones. Obviously, we're not opening the incubator because he is still wet. A couple of them are still wet, but we do have an incubator full of chicks. Next week, we're going to have another incubator full of chicks because that's how we roll here in the spring. This is why spring is so freaking busy, because we are doing all of this. Anyway, that is about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I hope you had some fun. I personally love looking at the babies. We'll see you tomorrow.